How's it going, everybody? Chris Card's back through the mail Monday. Happy New Year. 2024 is upon us. Hope everyone out there had a great New Year's Eve, and I hope you guys are all around in 2025. Let's bust this out. 6 returns today. Our first one from Baltimore, Maryland. Very excited to get this going. 6 big returns today, and our first return is going to be Tippy Martinez. Tippy Martinez signed an 87 Topps card that says Hall of Fame on it. I think I wanted him to say Orioles Hall of Fame or something, maybe. I'm not sure what I said. And an 83 World Series champs with an inscription, hopefully, and he didn't sign it. All right. Starting off the New Year's with a bang. Maybe he was Tipsy Martinez when he was signing these cards. He missed one, or he normally signs quite a few. I sent a modest 2, thinking a couple of inscriptions would be okay. One Hall of Fame inscription. Interesting. He is a Baltimore Oriole Hall of Famer. Spent 11 years with Baltimore. 11 of his 14 years with Baltimore. 83 World Series champion. 83 All-Star. 546 games he got into. Only started 2 of them. Very good guy out of the pen for the Orioles and the Yankees and a few other teams he played for. Nice return from Tippy Martinez. 87 Topps for the set. 84 Topps for the set. Did not sign. I'm going to have to send it back to him and see if I can get him to sign it again. And there you guys go on my my little index cards there. You see my inscription request. Orioles Hall of Fame. Didn't happen. That's all right. I got part of it. I'm probably the only one with a Tippy Martinez inscribed Hall of Fame baseball card, so there's that. So very nice first return here on Through the Mail Monday. A little incomplete, but that's how it is sometimes. Let's move on to return number 2. North Houston, Texas, right there on the envelope, as well as Santa Claus, Saint Nick, if you will. I watched Violent Night the other night with my wife. We enjoyed it. No, she didn't like it. I liked it. She thought it was stupid. Violent Night was a great movie. I liked it a lot. There you guys go. Bobby Tolan, $15 per card. I sent him $10 per card. He signed one of them, inscribed it to Chris, and he signed the other one. All right, 74 Topps card signed for the set. Dennis Ost as well signed, so I can complete that card. And that will probably be my first send-off of 2024. For those wondering what I write, when they're charging, that's kind of my standard go-to. If it's for free, if they don't charge for signing, I usually personalize it a little bit more. But this is kind of a more of a business transaction. When they start charging money, it's like, hey, here you go. Here's some money. I liked your, I like the era of ball you played in. It was great back in the 60s and whatnot. And thank you for your time. There you guys go. Dennis Ost. Yes, he does sign. He's getting up there. I'm going to send it off as quick as possible. 13-year career for Mr. Bob Tolan, including, of course, the 1967 World Series Championship Cardinals. Spent 4 years with the Reds, 4 years with the Cards. Led the league in steals in 1970. He was a speedster. In fact, his cousin Eddie was a sprinter in the 1932 Olympics, won 2 gold medals. So he came from some pretty good stock there as far as speediness is concerned. He was a corner outfielder and a first baseman. Didn't hit for much power, but got on base a lot and stole a lot of bases. Very nice return from Mr. Bobby Tolan. $15 per card if you want him now. Maybe if you pay the $15, he will not inscribe it. I know some people do not like the inscriptions or the personalizations, I guess. I don't care. It's fine by me. In fact, if I ever sell these cards one day and, I could be like, hey, here's the card to Chris Cards. There's my YouTube channel. You can see me opening it up, and it's at least there's a bit of a story. At least this video makes these cards have a bit more of a story than I guess just some normal Joe just setting off and getting it inscribed to so and so. So should have had him put to Chris Cards if he was going to inscribe it, and then I could charge a premium, get at least $5 or $10 for that card in the future. So there you guys go, or at least my kin can after, I'm long gone. And hopefully all these videos still exist in the future. Who knows? I got them all backed up, so if anything bad happens, I'll just put them on another platform. So, all right, let's move on to return number 3. All right, my friends, these next 2 are from the vault. That's right. These are from 2021. Next 2 envelopes. If any of the information has changed, I will, of course, update it as I usually do. And our first of 2 from the vaults are from, shout out to Russell, 2 S's, 2 L's. We've got Maury Wills. Well, yeah, his information has changed, all right. You will need to send to heaven if you want to get Maury Wills signed on a card. And we've got a beautiful signature, including his jersey number. Not one, but both cards. Leaf Greats of the Game card and a Topps Archives card. Very nice. Maury Wills signature, $10 a card from back in the day. almost 90 years old when he passed away. Glad to get these cards signed. They look great. And I've kind of got a deal with him. And of course, you saw Juan Marichal last week and Brooks Robinson in the not so distant past, where I've gotten a lot of the modern day cards signed by these guys because they just look great. And these two cards look great signed. Very happy to get these done before Mari kicked the bucket. Very happy to get these back. 14-year career, 12 of those with the Dodgers, including World Series championships in 1959, 63, and 65. Dodger fans, come on already. You've had enough. You've done enough. You've got enough. Stop signing players. You're driving me crazy. Pepino, man, gosh. 2 Gold Gloves, 7-time All-Star. Maury Wills had a lot of issues with, I think, substance abuse in his career, in his post-career. Had some issues, but you know what? Who hasn't run afoul of the law? And who hasn't gotten, a little, runny nose every now and then? What's wrong with that, right? I mean, 'tis the season to be jolly. And if you need some extracurricular, not quite legal substances to get there, I'm not one to throw stones. All right, guys, I'm on one tonight. I am on one tonight. Let's move on to our next return. Next return, my friends. Pat Cuff, North Texas, Texas. There we go. 6 returns. What are the odds that we would get one from North Texas, Texas? Obviously, 100% because we just got one from North Texas, Texas. We got Steve Busby. Steve Busby on a 75 Topps card. Not my pitcher. Inscription. Classic. This is going to be maybe an all-timer as far as Through the Mail Mondays are concerned. No, that is Fran Healy, journeyman catcher, one-time color commentator of the Yankees and the Mets. Most notably known for his work with Phil Rizzuto. Scooter, 74 Topps card, signed, inscribed, 2-time no-hitter, or 2 no-hitters, I guess he inscribed it. And there we go. We got a 78 Topps as well. Very nice returns from Mr. Steve Busby. Had a great little career with the Kansas City Royals. All 7 to 8 of his years spent with the Royals. 1972, he had a grand slam in a game that was called back because the umpire called timeout to eject Jerry May. What a bummer. That would have been his only home run in his career. Would have been a grand slam. He went on to win the game and have a couple of hits, but that's a bummer because then, the DH came along and he never got to bat again, basically. So that would suck to have a grand slam and have it called back because you hit the ball over the fence. I mean, it happened. It just, they called timeout to eject somebody. That's a bummer. But he's over it probably. Went on to actually work with the Texas Rangers as a color commentator as well as a play-by-play guy. So very versatile behind the microphone. I think he did that until about 2017 when he was replaced for who knows what reason. But there you guys go. Mr. Busby, Buzz Busby, as his close friends call him. Awesome return from him. A couple of inscriptions and, of course, a card for the set. Very nice. 74 Topps set. It's coming together, guys. As you can see, I'm getting a lot of 74 Topps cards signed this week. So his information, I think, is still the same. So not going to have to make any chances there. But I got this a couple years ago. Glad I got it open because, it needs to go in my binder. Let's move on, guys, to our next return. West Palm Beach, Florida, our next return. And we have Pete Broberg, another 74 Topps card signed for the set. Wonderful. Well done. Well signed. Looks great. Look at that. 78 Topps card signed by dreamy Pete Broberg. Looking ultra broy in that photo, that glamour shot by Topps. More stern and serious as we go on in the other cards. 8 years in the bigs. 4 with Texas. Former first-round draft pick, 2nd overall by the A's in 1968. And he said, nope, I am going to go, as I try to put these in the right order, I am going to go to Dartmouth College because that's where my dad played, and he was a 3-time All-American standout on their basketball team. So he was insulted by that 2nd overall pick in 1968 and then ended up being drafted in 1971. 1st overall by the Senators. So how about that? I had these mixed up. You know what? I'm getting better at my 70s cards identifications. There we go. 74, 75, 76, 78, and 79. I'm missing 77. And there you guys go. Check it out. I sent him extra cards to keep, and he kept them. So it does happen every now and then. I had a plethora of Pete Broberg cards, and I'm glad he was able to keep a few of these. And of course, he kept that 78 Topps card, probably using that as a profile pic for his Plenty of Fish account, or maybe eHarmony if that's still around. Of course, an original Texas Ranger as he moved with the Senators to Texas. Almost an original Seattle Mariner, but the Seattle Mariners traded him prior to the 77 season to the Cubbies and didn't quite get that honor of being with two brand new teams in the 70s. Texas, not really new, but new name anyway. That counts. That's got to count for something. So anyway, great return here from Pete Broberg. And yes, I like saying that name. I've said it way too many times already. Let's move on, guys, to our final return of the day. All right, my friends, South Jersey. All right, we're hitting all four corners in this week's Through the Mail Monday. We really didn't hit the Northwest, actually, but we never do, so that doesn't really count as a corner of the U.S. We've got Don Money on a 74 Topps card, another 74 Topps card. This has got to be some sort of record for 74 Topps card returns. Maury Wills had a 74 Topps card, but I already got that signed by him. So there you guys go. 84 Topps signed by Mr. Money. Awesome career. 16 years, 11 with the Brewers, 5 with the Phillies. In fact, he was the first player to hit a home run in 1971 at the Vet in Philadelphia. Very first person to hit a home run in that long-gone stadium. 1976 Grand Slam off the Yankees was called back because the umpire called timeout. Many people that saw it said it was only called timeout after he hit the Grand Slam. How about that? 2 TTM guys this week that had Grand Slams called back by umpires who would call timeout. Billy Martin said he discreetly called timeout, which sounds totally bogus and probably had some sort of gambling implications. I mean, that's my guess because that sounds crazy. So Don Money, there you guys go. Great little player, actually. 4-time All-Star with the Brew Crew. What more to say about Mr. Money except he's got a sweet name. Lots of cool names in this week's Through the Mail Money. That is it, my friends. I got something very awesome in my stocking this year because I was good, and my wife wanted to make me happy, which makes me very happy because she's such a sweet person. And she's like, let's give Chris a pack of cards, baseball cards, Topps. Here we go. Stocking stuffer. I know what'll fit in his stocking, and she was right. Fits perfectly in my stocking. So I figured I would open this pack here on camera, and I would send off to a bunch of these guys and see what happens. Shane McClanahan, sure. Ian Happ, sure. Giovanni Gallegos, let's do it. Miguel Vargas, sure, why not? Mr. Suzuki here, we can send off to him as well. We'll send all these guys off to spring training, and we'll see how we do. Nick Prado, sure. Let's give it a shot. Mr. Steven Matz, yeah, he'll probably be hurt in spring training. He'll sign, right? William Contreras, yeah, let's do it. Brandon Crawford, okay, I'm not sending to Brandon Crawford. The home run card, Mr. Luis Robert is on there. I don't think I'll send that off to anybody. Mr. Bregman here. So, yeah, I thought, let's open this pack of cards here that I got for Christmas, and let's send off a bunch of these cards through the mail and see what happens. So, Los Angeles Dodgers team card and a Washington Nationals team card. Those are great for getting front office people to sign. I will send off to those as well. In fact, I have a front office GM video I will be doing soon. I will be sending off to every GM in the majors. And I will be using team cards and requesting business cards in return. And that will be quite the video. And you'll probably see that in about a year because it will take a while to get a lot of those returns. And there's Bregman. And there you guys go. My only pack of cards from this year I opened, basically, of 2023 Topps. I did open some via the Rookie Card Explosion box, but this is actually the only pack we bought. My wife bought it for me because she is, like I said, pretty dang sweet. So we're going to go through and what do we got? Like 8 or 9 of these we're going to send off and see what happens. So thanks for watching, guys. Hit that subscribe button, because I do this every single Monday. And you can follow me along on some of the long shots I take, and hopefully we'll get them back. We'll see. We can make it a New Year's Day tradition on our Through the Mail Monday for the New Year's week, and I can go back and recap all of the successes I've had from the previous year's pack of cards that I opened, and it might be very short, as in I might not have any successes whatsoever. So there's that. It might be a very quick recap, but that sounds pretty fun. So we can probably do something like that moving forward as well. Almost 5 years on YouTube now. I got to come up with a 5-year reflection YouTube video. I've got lots I want to say, but I shouldn't say it in this video. I should probably do its own video about the 5 years I've been doing Through the Mail Monday. Thank you guys for watching. If any of you watched this far, kudos. It's super long, super talky. I've been peak annoying here in this week's video. Just way too caffeinated. I'll take it down a notch next week. But there you guys go. I got a couple of pictures on my thumbnail here from our trip to Germany. I told you guys I was going to show you some of that stuff. I don't know if anyone cares, but I'll throw it up there anyway because I don't know what else to do with it. And I feel like this was super cool, and I want to show people stuff we did and how much fun we had. So here's my wife and I in front of the Cologne Cathedral in Germany, Cologne, Germany. Awesome. It looks fake, doesn't it? Looks almost, it's so symmetrical. It looks 2D in this photo, but super cool trip to Cologne, Germany. Of course, we went to Sweden, Gothenburg, Sweden, all sorts of cool places. Denmark, this is from Copenhagen, Denmark. This is right outside. There's a big Christmas market there in Copenhagen, and there's one of these hotels right by it, and that was a super cool hotel, all lit up and stuff. So, man, they really know how to do Christmas in other countries. They have these markets, and they're just super awesome. So even though it was, November when we went, we saw a lot of cool stuff. The weather wasn't the best, but we had a great time, me and my wife, Laura. Really fun. We went to the Cologne Cathedral. In fact, I'll end this video with I took about a minute clip inside. It was a Sunday, and of course Sunday church was going on. So we went in. I filmed some of the church. Some of the choir was singing. It was unbelievable. Obviously, once the sermon started, I couldn't understand anything, but we were in there. Lit a candle for my dad, who passed away in January of 2023, January 30th of 2023. He passed away. That was the only week I missed in 5 years Through the Mail Monday. So divide 258 videos by 52 weeks, and that's how close I am to 5 years. I am just a couple videos away from my 5-year mark. And yeah, that's the only one I missed. And well, you know what? I had pretty good reasons. So lit a candle for my dad in this awesome Gothic cathedral. And I'll show. There's the inside. Of course, you saw the picture of me and my wife on the outside of it, and that's what it looked like inside. Super cool, very haunting and memorable. The choir was cool. You can see them off to the right here if you watch the video. And that's it. I'm going to end with that little video. Hope everyone has a great 2024. I said in the very beginning of the video, everyone be good. Hope you all make it through 2024, and I see you again in 2025. Crazy world we live in nowadays, so who knows? Hopefully we all make it. Some of us won't, probably. I don't know. Maybe I won't. Maybe something bad will happen. Who knows? I should be talking about this kind of stuff. I'm going to bring it to fruition just by thinking about it, right? Manifest your own destiny. Let's talk about good things. So everyone hopefully has great success in 2024. You do and accomplish all the goals and dreams you set out to make. And thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Here's some footage from that church that in Cologne, which I just Googled, and I guess there was a terrorist threat on it, and just recently, just foiled basically. I guess ISIS or somebody was trying to blow it up or something. So, man, that church has been through a lot. It's been around since 1248. So when they started building it, it got torched in World War II. Some bombs messed it up pretty good too. So, what an incredible piece of architecture. Something I'll never forget. And here's Sunday church inside that. Here's Sunday Mass inside that church for those interested. And that is it, my friends. Sorry for the super long video. I'm going to have a standalone 5-year anniversary kind of reflection video here in the next few weeks as well. I got just some things to say and some reflection and stuff. It might be completely obnoxious and annoying, much like my usual videos, but except with no pertinent information as far as TTMs are concerned. So might be skippable, but I'm going to make it anyway and put it up there because that's just what I do. And thanks, guys, for watching. Love you all. Have a great week again, and we'll see you next week, which will be January 8th, which is just another day. Holidays are by us. Let's move on with our lives. Let's get after it, guys, and let's get some warmer weather. Let's do it.
Lasset uns beten. Gott will für jeden Menschen, dass sein Leben gelingt. Und doch gibt es so viel Not.